Mga rappers na puro bangkay, kaya walang mag-iingay. I got that Filipino phenotype, kayo monkey mestizo right, but give me that moreno like that Rufio Aquino type. My lolas they be speaking like those Bali songs, and I read the need no hype. Two tongues are sharper with the mic. I need no in my history like from a loud readers weaving tight. They until one might just turn to see no light. Hacienda like Aquino right, Rodrigo. My titles left and right when smoking mirrors fill the night.
So let it be known, if you don't already, Pinays have always been part and parcel, if not imperative and critical to the struggle. Filipinos are no strangers to wielding our own power. Of all the privileges that exist in this world, none of which you may be a benefactor of, there is at least one you bear, and that is the privilege of having been born a Filipina. Your DNA contains building blocks made from the mud of over 500 years of resistance and survival, and when you are ready, sis, we'll be right here, right here, right here.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
I got a 50 on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money.
We are live, the home of the Raptors in wonderful Toronto. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss. Now here's Brooks. It's stolen by Randall. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pass to Giddey. here's Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards can't hit. And it's the Raptors ball.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Randall. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Edwards with the screen. And Giddey gets it to go.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Toronto with the ball. 4-point game. Outside, Green. Clock at 4. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Milwaukee with the rebound. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Cutting the screen. To the middle. And finished off by Martin.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Randall. Misses off the right iron.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Takes a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Outside, Martin. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Martin. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Handle with the ball. Oh, good on the triple. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three ball is good.
You just don't say it much for a center, but high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Nembhard. to Randall. Randall is doubled. Nice D from Brooks.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Back to Martin. On the wing, Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Nembhard. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. From beyond the arc and then some.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Jokic with it. Back to Brooks. Martin for 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Nembhard. From deep three-point range. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Brooks, left side. Pass to Green. And here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. Raptors need to get a shot. And the Raptors miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Here's Nembhard. On the wing, Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Powell. Here's Kennard. Back to Powell. Now Kennard. Three-pointer. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stewart with it. He is covered by Bogdanovic. Lets it go from 14. Stewart misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. Young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
On the wing, Johnson. .131 left here in the opening quarter. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Raptors trailed by 7. The drive by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Nembhard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Milwaukee leading by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson outside. And the layup falls.
Quite simply, Isaiah Stewart is a force.
And here is Anthony. He's got 5. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Powell. To the paint. Takes the 13-footer. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's McBride. To the inside. Stewart. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what
17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here's McBride. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Johnson can't get it to go. Raptors trailed by 6. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And you get used to seeing that from Josh Giddey. The way he sees the court is just remarkable.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 6. Wiggins with the block.
Oh my, Wiggins saying no, no.
And it's Kispert in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans the shot from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Giddey with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing here by 8. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Here's Powell. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Powell's got his first bucket in this one. Giddey with it. Down low. Here's Ibaka. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Powell. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Ooh, no layups right there for SGA. Up to the rim.
Bucks leading by 4. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Kispert. Guarded by Green. Giddey, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Bullock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Stewart. Now Giddey. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Well, that's good defense, but Ibaka is very skilled, and he just looked right past it.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Right now, for your North Side Crew.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Martin. Here's Vincent. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Ho, 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 there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Here's McBride. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Edwards. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And stolen by Wiggins. He takes it in, and Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, he can be such a powerful dunker. Wiggins that time with some force at the rim.
Brooks right side. Pass to Jokic. Back to Brooks. And here's Jokic. And they recover it. Another shot. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his first points of the night.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard said.
Timeout called the Bucks. Here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point lead. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. It's Edwards on the wing. They grab their own miss. And Ayton stays with it. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Pass to Jokic. Out to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Bucks leading by 8.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Kennard with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Stolen away. And they're running. From deep, Brooks. Martin up top. Pass to Jokic. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Yep, that one goes in there. Anthony's got 7 points.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. That shot off, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Kennard. And here is Anthony. 7 points in the game. Inside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Nembhard. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And to see your son, Greg, find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Pass to Kispert. A crossover. Takes it inside. And that's 2 points on the layup. Kispert's got his first 2 points.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
.24 seconds left here in the second. Outside Anthony. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Nembhard. He's got 6. Johnson outside. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks ahead, up 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Nemhard. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Johnson outside. Over Jokic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Jokic, no good. Here's Nemhard. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Ibaka. Ibaka's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bucks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And the Bucks with some changes. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Over in the corner, Edwards. Fires from the wing. Good. Edwards got 7 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And stolen by Ayton. To the paint. Jokic with the steal. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Pass to Randall. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to Giddey. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here is Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Giddey. There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves his team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Williams for 3. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Milwaukee. Randall outside. Back to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Ayton inside. Up and in on the layup. Ayton's got his second basket.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Here's Jokic. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. To the middle. It's deflected. And stolen by Ayton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good hands by Ayton.
And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Pass to Bullock. To the paint. Anthony. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Bucks leading by 20. Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. Johnson outside. Powell with the steal. Here's Bullock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And Milwaukee has possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Nembhard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Raptors trailed by 18. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Johnson, a wide open look. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Johnson's got 6.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Kispert. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Kennard's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 22. Here's Nembhard. He has 7. Kispert with it. Shot clock at 5. Count that one. 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Raptors miss again. Here's Nembhard. Offline with his 3. Pass to Williams. And they get it. They get it back. Back to Anthony. Now Bullock. Nembhard grabs the board.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Pass to Kispert. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
When you think of Serge Ibaka, you think of Serge Ibaka. That's the shot blocking and the defense. Those come right to mind. He's been a quality role player for a very long time in the NBA.
Anthony with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Rebounded by the Bucks. .102 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Nembhard. 7 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Brooks outside. That's tipped. Bogdanovic looking around, trying to end the drought. That shot off. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Kispert. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
64.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the Raptors now. Here's Vincent. Pass to Bogdanovic. To the wing right side. Here's Vincent. Nice move. It's deflected.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
Now Edwards. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Puts up a 3. The shot will not fall. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And Ayton throws it down.
You can see Ayton does a good job of just picking a line and running the court that time.
Pass to Vincent. Bogdanovich left side. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And the reliability of Bogdanovich. His teammates know bogey is good for that shot, so he gets the feed and sinks it.
Now here's Randall. Williams with the steal. Over to the wing. Here's Okoro. Outside Williams. Pass to Vincent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
And 3 turnovers in the fourth. He's not making things any easier for his team.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here is Giddey. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Down low. 6 to shoot. Randall from outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Bogdanovich left side. Back to Jokic. On the wing, Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Imanu Ginobili, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man, Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, it gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's McBride. Allen outside. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Inside. And no good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's McBride. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Green, missing. Bucks leading by 22. Here's McBride. Pass to Allen. Johnson outside. Trying to get something going. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's McBride. Johnson outside. Connects from three-point range.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Pass to Martin. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Milwaukee leading by 23. Allen outside. Stewart with it. Allen in the post. On the wing, Johnson. Again, Johnson missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Green. Launches it. Allen with the rebound. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And here's Jokic outside.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
The 3, rebounded by the Bucks. Here's McBride. .26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Kennard with the ball. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
I'm trying to make it out. Won't do the for clout. Come get with me, come get with me. I'm from the floor, see. I'm with them. Come and talk to me. You could